Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I have for you the Morgan Taylor Summer 2022 collection. This is themed after the movie Clueless, as you guys can see. And this was sent to me as PR by Morgan Taylor. And so it's 12 polishes. We have a lot to go over. But before we do that, let's look at this. Like, it's just like there in the corner, casually being gorgeous. And it's just, I can't ignore it. Anyways, another thing I wanted to point out, I did my hair and this is hair dye and I wasn't careful. So I tried to remove it with even like with acetone and this thing will not go, off. So let's just ignore it for now. And then another thing, this polish that I'm wearing on my right hand is a limited edition. It's no longer available. So we're not even gonna talk about it, right? And then I did the topper on my thumb. It is weird. This is reality. My hands never match, and sometimes the fingers don't even match. Anyways, let's get into it. It's 12 of them. It's a lot, and I've already rambled enough in this intro. All right, first up we have She's a Classic, and this one's a hot pink. It's gorgeous. The formula is fantastic, and it does dry matte. So, you're gonna have to add a glossy top coat if you don't like the matte look, or you can just keep it like that if you do like it. It was super, super good for me at one coat, but I think it might benefit from two. But, you might be able to wear it at one if your nails are short enough that, you can get good coverage. Maybe. It's just fantastic. So even if you have to do two coats, it's not gonna give you any trouble. Now, this does show in the bottle like the slightest, and I'm telling you, the slightest little shimmery thing, but it doesn't really translate to the nail, so I'm not really gonna worry about it. And if you are thinking of the hot pink that they released last summer, Spin Me Around, I have it right here because I know I thought about it too. Now, Spin Me Around is a little bit warmer and it doesn't have that slight little tiny shimmer thing of a jig. But again, it doesn't make a difference because it doesn't translate to the nail. But you can tell, I hope, that this one's a little warmer and this one has a little bit more blue. I think on my nail, I still like Spin Me Around better, but this one's also fantastic. So, I don't know. I don't want to like battle them out or anything. They're both gorgeous. So, any of them you can get your hands on if you like hot pinks, it's going to be great. Both have amazing formulas, all of it. So, just, wanted to get that out of the way because the second I saw this, I thought immediately of Spin Me Around. And they are very close. So, there you go. Next up, we have Adorably Clueless, and this is a gorgeousness of a color, you guys. It has like this softness of like I don't know, it's like a little bit of a dusty pink, It feels more springy than summery, but it is so gorgeous. I love this color so much. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like super excited about some of the options that we have in this collection. This is gorgeous. And this one was two coats for me. I don't think you can wear this one at one. But at two, it will be fine, and it's not going to give you any trouble at any number of coats. The formula is fantastic, and the Morgan Taylor brush is chef's kiss. Next up, we have Driving in Platforms, and this one is a salmon kind of corally coral. I was going to say corally pink, but it doesn't feel corally pink. It just feels coral. Now, it is showing a little bit more orange in camera than in person. Another great formula. I think this one was two coats, if I'm misremembering. You guys are gonna see in the live swatch. If anything was one or two coats, you guys are gonna see. But all of the formulas are really, really great. Some of them are like perfect, and then the other ones are like great. There's nothing here that sucked. Not even the yellows, as you guys are gonna see. But yeah, beautiful color option, coral, salmony thing, and just beautiful. Up next, we have this fantastic, I don't know what it is, but it's called I Totally Paused, and it looks to me the same vibe of like the watermelon color and then the strawberry margarita, and that type of like pink with heavy coral undertones is showing more orange on camera than it is in person. In person, when I look at it, I just think of like a really berry type of coral because I do think it has coral in it, but it's not just pink, and it's definitely not an orange. It's one of those summery, berry type of strawberry things, and the formula is fantastic, and it does have like kind of like a crelly type of finish. It doesn't feel very white based, but it's super opaque. So I would say this one's kind of like a crelly, applied like a dream, as you guys probably saw on the live swatch already. By the time this is coming through, but beautiful. Up next, we have this gorgeous, I think it's like a sky blue, maybe baby blue type of thing. It's called Total Betty. Beautiful formula, like really, really beautiful formula. fantastic little blue color. It's probably something that we already own. I don't think it has a tone for this blue that is particularly unique. But if you don't own one, this is a great one. I think, you know, the fact that Morgan Taylor brushes are like that perfect flat wide paddle, because it's wide but not too wide, and it's just gorgeous. Maybe it's just my nail shape, they just fit me perfectly, and I think it's such an underrated brush, to be honest. Underrated brand overall, but especially the brush. All right, powers of persuasion, whatever. Okay, very good formula. Now the bottle is looking a little bit separated, as if it was sitting somewhere for a long time, so you see a lot of blue at the bottom of the bottle. It's a very heavily blue purple, but it is definitely a purple. What you guys are seeing here on camera, this right here at the top, that's how it looks like. Now, like I said, very good. I don't know, like I said, or I haven't said it, but the formula is fantastic. You guys are gonna see in the live swatch. And immediately I thought of the following purples that I'm gonna show you. So let's go ahead and put them side by side, because I know you all are gonna ask me. So first up we have Synthetic Symphony by Orly. Next up we have the latest release by the latest purple by Orly, Crash the Party. And for reference, I'm putting the SE Tango in Love. So as you can see, this one has a lot more blue. Okay, so these two are more of the same. Nothing here is a dupe of anything, but just for reference, if you guys own any of these, you can get a better feel for what this is in person, even though it's showing pretty good on camera, but still is pulling a little bit blue. So up next we have Let's Do a Makeover, and this one I am not sure if this is like a super warm red undertone yellow or if this is just like a super light orange. Anyways, the formula was very good if you consider this a yellow. I'm not gonna consider it a yellow, actually. I don't know. I'm undecided. What do you guys think? Is this a yellow or is this an orange? I think it's like either a super red undertone yellow or just a light orange. Larissa, maybe it's just a light orange. Yeah, I think we're gonna call this an orange. Anyways, good formula, like I said. Opaque in 2 coats, even, all of that. And I do have a couple polishes here that I want to put it next to, and I am shaking this because it's been sitting there for a long time. But this one is China Glaze Good as Marigold, which is something I thought of immediately. You can see how this one's more yellow, this one's more orange. And then I decided to put it next to Orly's Tangerine Dream. And you can see that this one's more neon, kind of like bright. Yeah? So like a more muted version of this one. There you go. Okay, so now we have, so check it out. This one, I think this is Sage. If not, it's like a super dusty gray undertone, minty green. It's not minty. Minty is more white and more like brighter or more pastel-y or whatever. This one feels sagey, or like a super light and dusty olive. You guys are seeing it. It's showing perfectly fine on camera. So however you describe this, that's what it is. Fantastic formula. I think this is one that could be a 1-coater. I don't remember if I ended up doing 2. But at my current nail length, you guys, most of these are going to be 1-coater, because I'll just do it a little bit thicker, you know? Now, if you do your first coat super thin, then you are going to need a second, which is fine too. But if you do one coat that's a little bit thicker, you'll be fine. Now, I also have some stuff to compare this to, because I thought of them immediately. So I'm like, I need to put them next to each other. Another Orly drop. This one's the Artist Garden. This was from their spring 2022. See how this one's more gray? And then up next, I have it next to Cacti on the Price from Essie. Similar kind of color family, but this one has quite a lot more yellow actually. And then we have Natural Connection, which I think they're dupes. Yep, I think this is a dupe of Natural Connection from Essie, from their, what is it, Soon in the Lagoon. And actually, I think these are such dupes that I want to put it next to each other right here, right now. Because a lot of times the bottles will betray us. Sometimes we see things in the bottle and they're not, like, I'm already seeing this one a bit darker the second I open the bottle, see? So it's literally the same polish with a drop of darkness. So, you know, they're not dupes, but close enough. Up next, we have, as if. His name is cute. And let me see. It's showing way too bright on camera. When you're holding it in your hand, it feels like a pastel mustard. I know I've said this before and that's not a thing. But imagine if it was a mustard color and you took it down into pastel arena, like a pastel mustard. And it has like this gold shimmer thing going throughout. I don't have a dupe for it. It's unique to my collection. So I don't even have anything to pull. Even though we probably could compare it to other things, it's just nothing's gonna be near it. And sometimes in my pictures, it pulls a little bit chartreusey. I had to fix it in the picture. As you usually remember, for color accuracy, look at the picture, not the video. And yeah, very interesting one, but I actually liked it. I actually like this one, even though it's like kind of weird. I think it's unique, and I like that. And the formula was really, really great for a yellow. Like, oof, very nice. So whenever I get a yellow that's in these tones, and it's perfect and opaque in 2 coats, I'm like, win, check. All right, now for the toppers. This one is called Highly Selective, and it's a clear, I don't know if it's clear, might be very light pink base, super cute, and there are some like pink and blue and maybe silver little details in there. You can wear it at 1 coat for like a super delicate touch. I think I did take pictures of it by itself. You're gonna see on the press on that you can still see the nail underneath, so excuse that, but it's just so you can get an idea of how it looks like. It's like this touch of like a fairy dust of pinkness. And then, you know, of course, it looks amazingly gorgeous over black, and when you put it over black, you actually see more of the blue shimmery things that are in here. When you put it over black, it shows more. Very gorgeous, easy formula. You can wear this at 1 coat or 2, or build it up however you want. Put it on top of some of the pinks, put it on top of black, whatever. Very versatile and fun and easy formula, easy to work with, all of that. Next up, we have 2 snaps for you. And this one's a very interesting topper, also unique to my collection. Let me see, I wanna take it out of the bottle so we can see, because there are a bunch of details in here. It has like little gold shards, I think. They're not flakies, they're too thick to be flakies. Anyways, there are also the same kind of shards in black, and also in like a little iridescent type of thing. So this is extremely interesting. Of course, if you put it over black, you're not gonna see the black little shards, but if you put it over white or another color or something lighter, you are gonna see them. Super fun, very good. And it wasn't too bad when it comes to glitter placement. I didn't really have to glitter place. A lot came on the brush even by itself. So 1 to 2 coats will be fine without glitter placement. And if you need to do just 1 coat, then you can glitter place a little bit, but very good and packed. I'm happy with it, so no complaints. And last but not least, we have this party in a bottle, which is called Oops, My Bad. And I have it here at 1 coat, no glitter placement, okay? I'm also gonna show it to you guys over black. Fun party in a bottle. It has little shards in different sizes, but it also has like little tassel. It's like little sticks, you know? Very beautiful. I don't know, this is fun. Morgan Taylor does toppers really well. I have another topper from Morgan Taylor from like a couple seasons back, or maybe years back, I don't know, that it was one of my favorite because the glitter is so good. They do them so well. And like I said, I didn't have to do glitter placement on this nail, but you are gonna see, or if you already passed, on the live swatch, on one of the nails, you got more uneven particle distribution. So, you know, maybe you're gonna have to do some minor placement just for the distribution to be even, but it contains a lot as far as like what I like, because a lot of this stuff, if it has too much, it covers the polish underneath, and I want it to be a little bit of a detail, not like just overpowering. It's definitely not overpowering. I love this, and I think there's an OPI that had this little tassels. I don't own it, but my sister has it. And I used it once at her house, but it just has the tassels. It doesn't have like all the little shards. Anyways, I talked a lot about this topper. All right, you guys. So here you have all of them. If I have to pick a favorite, I think just because I couldn't stop staring, this topper is everything. Look at that. Wow. It's gorgeous. And I think all the creams were really, really good. I really liked all of them. I don't really have like a standout favorite. I don't even have a least favorite this time around. So I think this is one of the best, I think, summer collections I've seen this year so far from mainstream. I gotta give it to Morgan Taylor. They did a great job. We have a couple things here that we've seen before. But as a whole, and the quality of them individually is just really fantastic. Very cohesive, very fun. I really enjoyed it, if you cannot tell by now. So that's it. Thank you for coming to my review, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.